but they love their husbands. Like, just seeing them together, they're not in it for the money. They're here because they like and they fell in love with the guy, and they decided they wanted to spend their life with that person. Look for someone who is not 20 years younger than you. Don't expect a young woman to be loyal to an old man unless she is into them. Well, I can tell you from my own experiences, now my wife and I are only 5 years apart. We are by far not the norm. My wife has several very close Filipina friends here whose husbands are all easily 20 years older than me, and I'm 36. And they're all roughly around her age, late 20s, early 30s. So that statement really doesn't apply because I make more than some of those guys. Some of those guys make a lot more than me. But they love their husbands. Like, just seeing them together, they're not in it for the money. They're not, a lot of them work, every day. They have kids, they have jobs, just like any normal person. They're not here for the guy's money. They're here because they like and they fell in love with the guy, and they decided they wanted to spend their life with that person. And some of those girls have been married longer than my wife and I, and they have a 20-plus year age gap for several of them. I just don't know if that necessarily is kind of going to work with what you're asking for. It does work because in the Philippines and to an extent Asia, a 20-year age gap is nothing unusual. My wife's mother and father are 20 years apart, 22 years apart, and they're Filipinos. So they're 20-something years apart. My father-in-law is 22 years older than my mother-in-law, and they're happy as can be, and that's Filipinos marrying each other. So for a Filipina to marry an American man that's 20-something, 25 years her senior, it's nothing new because it's normal there. So you have to wrap your head around that. Look for someone educated or has a stable job already. If a woman does not have a job, then where does she get the money? Well, when they get married and they come here, they get jobs here. Like, my wife can't wait till our son is old enough so that he can go to school, so that my wife can work again, so that she doesn't have to ask me for money when she needs something, or if her family needs something, she has to ask me, because right now she's a stay-at-home mom, and I know she doesn't like it. And sometimes I can see she gets frustrated by it, but we did the math. If my wife were to go back to work right now, I don't have family members that are retired that can watch our son, we would have to pay for daycare. And 80% of my wife's take-home pay, working a basic minimum wage, store job anywhere that she would get hired like any other person, 80% of her take-home pay would turn right around to the daycare. She would have, $50 or $60 every week or every 2 weeks. It's not worth it. Why would she work that hard to have nothing after we had to pay for daycare? So we made the determination that until our little guy went to school, she was going to be a stay-home mom, and I was going to figure out how to take care of those extra expenses, and if she needed something, I would take care of it, and I do. Now, granted, I'm pushing myself and very hard at work, and I'm getting to a financially stable platform finally that I can support my family in this manner. But yeah, that first year or so when the baby first came, it was rough, but we got through it because we cared about each other, and we saw our future, and we were working together to do it. You have to go into this looking to the future and not worrying about what does she do for a living. My wife can't do her job here that she did there because I'd have to send her back to school for 2 to 3 years to get all the certifications to do home health care. But she can go get a job at Victoria's Secret or Barnes & Noble or, Walmart or wherever, and get minimum wage, which in Arizona went up to $11 an hour here, and she can get a job that will pay her better than what she did when she had to go work abroad for 2 years at a time and be away from her family. So you have to understand, it's a different world, and they come here not looking for the money, but looking for the family that they want.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
DavoWomen.com.